What's going on, my G's? Ben Macaulay here, and today I'm going to show you how to use the Waves Auto-Tune plugin. Now, this is one of my favorite auto-tune plugin, hands down. But I'm also going to show you one bonus hidden Waves plugin that you didn't know about that will help make your life easier when you're mixing. And I'm talking about the Waves Key Detector. We're going to start with that first, actually. Let me just show you how it works. With the Waves Key Detector, you can easily find the right key for the song that you're mixing so that you can always have the correct key for the vocals. So first of all, we're going to open the Waves Key Detector. So that's Key Detector, right? That's it. Waiting for audio. From here, all we have to do is just play the beat and give it time. There you go, C minor. Very quick. You can see that I originally set this to E flat because I did this by ear, and by ear I mean I played the keyboard and figured out what key the song was in. But E flat is also the relative major to C minor, so it's the same thing. So C minor is the same thing as E flat. Let me just put it that way. But there's also one amazing thing about the Key Detector that I really love. I can come here, you see where it says transmit key. When I hit that, it's going to transmit the detected key into the Waves Tune plugin, which is just amazing. So no matter how many instances of plugin that I have here, as far as I've already set all of them to receive, as we look down here, you can see where it says receive. If we open any other instance, you can see it's now set to C minor. I mean, it's just amazing. And if you've not been using the Key Detector, I think you should try it. It comes with the Waves bundle. But if you don't have the Key Detector or any other Waves plugins and you want to get it, I'm going to drop my affiliate link in the description below. You can use that to buy your plugins. And when you do, you support me and also get yourself some very cheap, amazing plugins. And also, it's the end of the year, so Waves, they're currently doing a huge discount on all of their plugins, so you should really go check it out. So that's that for the Key Detector, and now we're going to go into the Waves Tune real-time plugin. This is a very amazing auto-tune plugin to work with, but it can be a little bit intimidating at first, because I mean, the very first time I opened this plugin, I was not sure what I was doing, right? But it's a very easy plugin to use, and we're just going to walk our way from the top to the bottom. I am going to touch on all the important stuff that you need to know about the plugin, and hopefully by the end of this video you'll be able to use this plugin like a pro.
Give thanks for the gift of life.
It's the little things.
Yeah, man.
It's the little things.
Now, the note speed and transition both controls the speed of the auto-tune or pitch correction and the speed of the transition, which means the speed at which it goes from one note to another when the auto-tuning is happening. All right. And the faster the speed, the more auto-tune sound or robotic sound you're going to get.
Thanks. Give thanks.
You can hear?
Give thanks.
And the slower the speed, the lesser the auto-tune sound.
Thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks for the gift of life. It's the little things.
Right, so as you can hear, if you look down, you'd also notice that I've clicked link. And what the link does is simply just link both the speed controls and the note transition controls together, right? So that when you make an adjustment here, as you can see, it's also affecting the auto-tune speed as well as the note transition speed. And this is how I like to use it. I prefer to just leave it linked. And then you also have tolerance. Under here, you can see that we have sense and then time. Time also allows you to make some more controls with the note transition speed. If we increase the time, for example, you'd see that the note transition speed will reduce and the auto-tune sound will also reduce. And sometimes you can actually use this to get an even more natural sounding vocal. So let's listen to what this will do to this vocal.
Give thanks for the gift of life. It's the little things.
You can hear that it's clearly reducing the auto-tune effect. Well, if your singing was not right, you would obviously get parts of your performance where you're going off key, like you can just clearly hear from this vocal right now. So personally, I always prefer to just leave this as off. And then sense is like the space in between two semitones. When you're trying to make some adjustments to your pitch, you can use sense to make very minute adjustment. That's what the sense is for. Personally, I like to just leave these two off and just use the link to adjust auto-tune speed as well as note transition speed at the same time. Okay, and I feel like the sweet spot for a lot of records is usually 50 milliseconds, right? So when you're doing Afrobeat, and then when you come down here, you see that there's a vibrato setting as well. Now when you set this to on and put it at 100%, it's going to retain the vibrato of the singer, and when you put it to 200%, it's going to try to enhance that vibrato, and when you put it to 0% or anything below, I guess 100%, it will try to tame the vibrato. But for this record, I didn't use it because obviously as you can hear, the singer doesn't exactly have a lot of vibrato in her performance.
Thanks. Give thanks for the gift of life.
Now, if we move over to the right, you can see we have correction. Toggling this on and off is almost the same thing as bypassing the plugin as a whole. Actually, it's the same thing. So this is on,
Thanks,
right?
give thanks,
And this is off.
give thanks for the gift of life.
Yeah, you can clearly hear that we needed the pitch correction for this performance, as you know, the singing is a bit all over the place. And also you can set the amount of correction you want by using this knob right here. Usually I just set it to 100%, but if you decide you want to pull back the effects just a little bit, you can just reduce the amount of correction. So for example, let's try that.
Thanks, give thanks, give thanks for the gift of life. It's the little things. It's the little things.
I think it actually sounds very, very good at 80%. Maybe that's what I should have done for the record. But anyways, I didn't do it. And then if we look down here, you see that we have range. Range just determines the range of the scale that the pitch correction is going to work with. So if we select bass, you can see that we are working with the lower octave notes. If we go to baritone, we're moving up the scale. Tenor, same thing. Alto, just a little bit extra. You know, then you have mezzo soprano, you have soprano. But I prefer to just use generic because generic gives me a wider range to work with. But do whatever works for your record. I'm going to leave out this MIDI input keyboard because most of the time you will need to use that. And then obviously something that's also very important is the scale and your key. So if you already know the key to the song, you can easily come here and click down to select your scale as well as select the key itself. You have sharp and then you have flats. So let's go E. There's no E sharp, right? So that's why the sharp is no longer highlighted. When you select the key that has a sharp, it's going to highlight the sharp, and you select the key that has a flat, it's going to highlight the flat. That's how this whole scale system works, which is actually quite cool. And then there's also one last thing we should talk about. If you look to the side here, you see where it says transmission. You have send to all, and then you have receive. Now, if you remember, we selected receive so that we could send our detected key from the key detector. All right, so when we hit transmit key over here, this and all the other WaveTune plugins on this project are going to receive the key that we've detected here. Now, as you can see, I have changed the key to E flat major. You could also send from this instance of the plugin to other WaveTune plugin in your session. So let's look at that real quick. So I'm going to pull up another WaveTune, right? This one is currently at E flat major, and this is at C minor. Now, when I hit send to all, if you look to the side, you can see that now this is also set to E flat major, and all the other WaveTune plugin in the session will have the same information, which is just amazing. So that when you're working on a song and you want to make adjustment to everything, instead of going from one to the other, you can do it with one plugin and just hit send to all. This is a brilliant plugin, man, and it sounds so good. I mean, listen to this.
Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks
For the gift of life, it's the little things. It's the little things.
Give thanks, give
Yeah, it sounds very, very, very good, man. Listen. By the way, this is Little Things by Lamborghini, and this drops today. So yeah, you guys should go check out the EP. I'm going to leave a link below so you can check out the EP if you want to. And let me know if I should do a mix breakdown for this song as well. All right, so yeah, man, that's literally everything you need to know about the WaveTune plugin. Let me know in the comment below if you use this plugin, and let me know if you have any other tips on how to get some very amazing auto-tune sound with this plugin or any other plugin that you use in the comment below as well. That's going to be for now. I hope you got something from this, and if you did, make sure you leave me a like and subscribe if you've not. I'm going to leave a link below to my store in case you want to buy my vocal and mastering presets for Logic and FL Studio. And I recently put up my custom mix template for Pro Tools on the store as well, right? It comes with lead vocal presets as well as backup vocal preset as well as mastering preset. So for those of you that have been asking for that, you can use the link below to copy my personalized mixing and mastering template. Trust me, it's very, very dope. And also, if you like to book my service for mixing and mastering, I'm going to leave a link below to the engineers page, or you can hit me up on Instagram at Benny Macaulay DB. So yeah, man, that's good to be for now. I shall see you on the next one. Benny Macaulay out.
If I want to write a book about what you've done for me, I will write a library, yeah. Thank you for the sun, thank you for the rain, thank you for the oxygen we breathe every day.